Ah, I'll take that. We might find use for it.
Imagine seeing this shit back in the seeing the Cyclops. Seriously, what would you do? What would you have done?
What is it? If you're looking for Gran, she's out. 'Tis dreadful dull round here. How long do they mean to shut me away? All I want is to study magic, but Gran refuses to teach me. If only I had a grimoire or two, then I could study on my own. If you find any grimoires, would you bring them to me? You needn't seek them out. Any you happen to find will do. Still, there. All done. Mayhap I was a little overeager, but you needn't bring them all. Just 2 or 3 would be swell. Though I would be thrilled to have the lot. Oh, and Gran is like to confiscate the grimoires should she espy them. Pray hand them to me when she's not at home.
So, we are to scour for the grimoires on Miss Tricia's list.
Have you brought me a grimoire, sir?
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
I shall not fail you. I've just had a thought. Curious thing. One of my four...
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Very well. I shall return.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few. Pray, call upon me again another time. Where ought we to go now? shall remain by your side.
Now then, I see not even the Arisen could resist my charms.
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
Let us work together to honour the Arisen. As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
Fine place. What am I to do? You really ought to return by now.
Oh, you, Master. I'd not leave this unread.
Let's have a look then.
Shall I assist?
Allow me.
Well met, sir. He's doing about a dozen things at once. May have his time. We're looking for.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Do come again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
These old bones. No.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side. I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I would so enjoy seeing this obstacle smashed to pieces. Ranged attacks are my specialty, Master. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
How are we to fight with such worn-out gear?
Here in Vermont, Paul, there, they believe that some divine flame will protect them and dispel the dragon. In that regard, our countries couldn't be more different.
Anyone gives me trouble, they'll taste the steam.
During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there?
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off?
A brief respite is naught to decry.
What was that sound? Fall back! Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
We're setting out. Jump on if you're paid.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find use for it.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We needed your aid again, sir.
Leave the streets to bear over anything.
Not fall to battle. Let's know where that came from. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thank. Burnworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brent, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Though I admit I had at first.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, that Arisen now resides within the palace. It follows, therefore, that you must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Your anger is well justified, and I shan't deny you it. However, I am obliged to make you aware of your situation. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
On it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Some of the things you do. I train every day.
Welcome to the Star Drop-In. Serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
Wonderful.
road's at your neck.
Bit bland. Can't throw it.
Lots to do.
Trade favors the patient, I always say.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
No respect for their souls.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. "'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here."
The road's at your leisure.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
We have been charged with the felling of monsters.
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels before now, though would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation. There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to Your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time Adiza demanded Waldor amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he's loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that your majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, your majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
I'm the crown jewel.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Somehow my feet always carry me.
I don't know what to do.
Isn't there anything to do round here?
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
I've seen better days.
Not really for whatever happens here, anyhow.
Steel yourself! I'm counting on you! I mislike the look of this.
Onyx!
I know you're made of sterner stuff than that.
I dislike the look of this.
What's right there for this?
Hold fast! You have the strength to prevail! Hard to keep my wits about. Fail!
Good, you return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
Let my magic strong to an immense boon. You're dead, bro.
So calm down. Remember the training.
I was not prepared!
Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Oh well. Be surprised.
I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
It's not our place to hurt you.
I'm unsure how best.
This is quite a quandary.
Do we truly need to continue this battle?
Onyx!
thanks, I suppose.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow ye passage. So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow ye passage.
Oi! You can't come in here. Oh no, you don't. You're not allowed in here.
I wasn't worried for a moment. Wherever you go, we pawns will always find you, Arisen.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
A certain standing is required to be here.
All I need by help, I suppose. You need a permit to enter Batal, but they've become quite difficult.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today.
Do you know how long you'll...
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
I'm trained for this. I ought not neglect my duty to the town always.
Look to me to solve this.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty. You move along. Should one of the other guards spy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me, for 'twas never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent King Sven appears to be missing from his chambers.
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent King.
Forgive me. This room turned up little of interest, but I have a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape. Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
If aught was to happen to you.
Lots to do. I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead. Naught to look forward to. But not at the expense of my duty.
Oh, let's take it easy today.
have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with 3 options. Or, Jesus arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote, and I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me be.
A place to quench one's thirst for knowledge, eh? I'll admit, 'tis an intriguing prospect. I'm not sure what to tell you.
Oh, on the hunt for the grimoire entitled Towering Earth, are you? One moment. Here it is. Towering Earth, the Forsaken Text. You may take it. I can cast no magics myself, after all. Left in my care, 'tis as a pearl before swine. Not to mention, I've already read it. Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly curiosities? I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me be.
the humdrum of daily life. Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May these words guide you true. You've my gratitude. If the way forward is shrouded to you, I can offer guidance. 'Tis lovely to see you.
We're not the only one.
I'm not sure what got me out of bed at this hour.
If I could.
You've fallen down the floor for it. Shame on you.
This rumour has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence.
All you need of me?
What to do?
Still waiting on that.
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melf? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you?
I brought you a gift. Will you accept it?
Somebody drop the link down where I can get the tutorial from. I appreciate it.
What do you think? Does this suit me?
Well then, son, how might I be of service? I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
To see how this new equipment fares in the field.
Let us hope 'tis not mere frippery.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look. If those fell beasts plunder my next shipment, I'll have no wares left to sell. Pray, if you're kind of heart and stout of sword arm, speak to the... Guildhead Klaus. He'll tell you aught you need. To know. Welcome to Bjorn's Art, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, hope to see you again. Welcome to Bjorn's Armory, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths. Many thanks. I appreciate the business. Fancy a look at my wares?
Trade favors the patient.
Interested in my wares? Interested in my wares? Pleasure doing business with you.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize the sometimes high.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
What are you up to? Welcome to the Star Trek. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews in all of Vernworth.
This isn't much to go on.
I'm strong and my mind's sharp. Warm half my energy.
Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Commerce is the domain of clever minds. Much obliged.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Welcome to the Star. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to... Come back any time. Welcome to the Star Drop-In. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup? Come back any time.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak?
Oh, let's, fancy a gander? Fine wares.
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Matal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza is if Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus. We may be able to gain here more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer, I bid you, take this.
Seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come.
How very peculiar.
Queen Regent Deezer appears to be working in concert with this Bezos fellow, but what precisely is their aim?
Around town. Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on. You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to the place. Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
I'm all for camping, but solid walls are a joy that can't be beat. And ours for a full week at no charge. What a steal.
I quite agree.
is looking this way? Is there aught about me that caught their eye?
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Let's see. Well, where to? How would
Tis busy out today. One day I'm going to have prop. Good day, sir.
Soon as my shift's done. I'm off to the tavern.
Is as welcome as fine ale.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
Lots to do.
France is strong and see why.
Would that such tranquility could last? I suppose 'tis so.
Where's your friend? Only attacks will prove most effective against it.
Let my magic fuel the earth. Nicely done.
What am I supposed to do?
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early gripping gets the word.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
another.
There's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master. Here you go.
Not compared to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Our traits mesh well together. Each of us is suited to different tasks. We will only hone our skills, and in time, we shall be indomitable. I want to.
Someone saw fit to
Want to pit us against our foes, but that should not make cutting down as easy as the bear.
You don't say.
magic's drawn to an elemental.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
You're going to regret that.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their souls are smashed beyond repair.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourself! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the ship!
How did this happen? We must have fed the cargo.
There were tenacious last time.
That's that then. Not a bad idea.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
So, yeah. Alright, man. Thanks for your help. Bye-bye. Wait, is that Morgan? Okay, that's not Morgan. I need Morgan. Hey. Little lady. Thank you. I'm gonna keep this.
I bid you farewell, Arisen. I trust you will not soon forget the supremacy of the bow.
'Twill be an honor to serve by your side. Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits. It would be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. Treven Mine is but a stone's throw from here.
This bridge has seen better days.
Be on your guard. It'll be just our luck to meet an ambush here.
Shoppers! Seems there's no escaping them!
I grant you fire flames. Well.
Just repeat. They found a treasure chest in there. Just one house beyond the village. Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits. It would be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here.
Drop all your valuables, and I might hear back.
Come on, don't drag this out.
Nicely done. Plenty more where that came from. Well said. An impressive diversion. Shall I finish them off, Marissa? A wise strategy. We cannot break it from this side. So it goes.
Come, I'll lead the way. Follow along at your own pace, Master. I shan't leave you behind.
An astounding discovery. Most impressive. Such a thing escaped my master's notice entirely.
Onward. Our work is not yet done. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Pray, follow me. here if you would.
Make it quick. I ain't keen to drag this out.
You trying to piss me off?
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
Come, I'll lead the way.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
I told you, Captain. She's sexy and she got more power than you. So let's see. Sexy got more power than you. Stem. I can't compare. Oh, okay. Wait. Okay. So Morgan. I mean, Captain.
I hope my magic served you well. May our paths cross again someday.
If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you have but to ask. Over, if you please. Pray, have patience with me, Master. I've shared all I know.
We have been charged with the felling of monsters.
Teamwork is the crux of our strategy. And such worry balls.
You're going to regret that.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Mayhap we ought to return for a rest when we're in need of one.
Impressive diversion. Shall I finish them off, Richard?
Mm.